Hello, my love, and welcome back to a new favorite podcast, Unleash Your Heart. I'm so happy you're here again, or find this podcast about self-love, living your full potential, and living a successful, fulfilling, happy life in every aspect and part of your life. And thank you for being here, for taking this moment for yourself, to breathe, to reflect, to realign, and to find your own values and the magic of truly living them. Let me start with a little story or imagination. Imagine a sailor setting out to sea without a compass. No matter how strong, how skilled, or how determined that sailor is, no matter how many years he's out there on the ocean, without direction, he will eventually drift off course. And our values are that compass. They quietly guide us home, through calm waters and through storms. No matter what is happening out there and around you, you always know and feel what's right, what's wrong. And you always know which decision you have to do, which direction you have to take. If you know your values and can check, okay, what's the right thing now according to, for example, my biggest 5 values. They guide you through everything in every aspect of life. So many people live their life without ever truly discovering their own values, their own direction, their own thinking and mind of something. They wonder why they feel restless or unfulfilled, like something important is missing. But today, we're going to change exactly that. We will uncover your inner compass, your values, and explore the magic that happens when you start living them. But why are your values so important? Your values are the invisible root beneath everything you do. They shape your decision, your relationships, your work, and how peaceful and fulfilled you feel inside, no matter what you're doing. And when you're disconnected from them, you might notice that your choices feel confusing. Your motivation fades, or you keep chasing things that don't really fulfill you. And it feels like you're living someone else's life. But when you live in alignment with your values, something shifts. Life begins to flow, to feel more light. You feel more at home in yourself, clearer, more confident, more grounded in your truth. And you can go exactly in that direction in every part of your life that you want. You can say yes or no to people in your life, to new opportunities, because you know what is right for you and what is not. So let's gently explore how to find those values together. I will guide you through 4 simple soulful steps with reflection, examples, and moments to tune inwards and inside yourself to find your own values. If you want to, just close your eyes for a little moment and think back to times in your life when you felt truly alive. Moments that filled you with joy, bright, deep connection, when your heart whispered, "This is me. This is what I'm here for. This just feels right." Maybe you have a moment in your life, or you can remember a feeling without really connecting that with the moment. Both is fully okay. Because in these moments, in these peak moments, you can find the keys to your core values. Maybe you supported a friend through something difficult. You might value connection, love, or compassion, or helping others. Maybe you took a brave step toward a dream that could point out to courage or growth. Or perhaps you felt most alive when you were traveling alone, free and spontaneous, showing you that freedom or adventure matter deeply to you. Write down 1 to 5 of those moments. And then for each one, ask yourself, what made this so meaningful for me? The qualities behind those moments are your guiding lights. If you want to just pause this episode, write down the moments and what made this so meaningful for you. And then just continue here to listen to this episode. And when you're finished with that, you can also ask yourself, when did I last feel fully myself, open, joyful, and alive? And what values were shining through in that moment? Take a deep breath. Feel these questions. Feel what's coming up. Maybe a feeling in your heart or a remembering of your head and brain. Just write it down if you want to. Or sit with it and take it with you. Because here's the beautiful paradox. When you write that down, you might also feel irritations. Something that doesn't feel right or that triggers you. And that's okay. It can be with your own past or with conversations you had with people. Your triggers also reveal your truth. When something or someone consistently irritates or hurts you, it's often because one of your values is being ignored or crossed. And that's, of course, not only your fault. And if your values are crossed every single time and you as your person don't get that respect, it's more than healthy and okay to step back and don't feed another contact with that person. To go your own way and say, with a heart, goodbye, I'll go on. Doesn't mean that you have to go through this. You have to live your values, but it can show you what's important for you and what's not. Maybe you feel upset when someone breaks a promise. You probably value honesty or integrity. Maybe you get restless when others try to control you. Your value might be freedom or autonomy. Maybe you feel overwhelmed by chaos. You might crave clarity, structure, or peace. So next time something or someone frustrates you, instead of judging it, pause. Ask yourself what value of mine is being honored here, isn't being honored here. And this soft awareness transforms irritation into insight and helps you protect what truly matters to you and standing in for your values, for yourself, cutting off a contact or a plan, because you know now what's the reason. And it's not in a feeling of guilt, but in a feeling of clarity now. You can also ask yourself, what situation drain or frustrate me most often? What do they show me about my deeper needs and values? And how can I stand up more for myself and my own values? That you have gathered clues, it's time to bring them together. Write down all the words that come up. Freedom, joy, love, creativity, truth, balance, adventure, harmony, whatever resonates. And don't filter, just let your heart speak. And then look at your list and slowly narrow it down to your top 5 to 7 values. The ones that feel like the essence of who you are and what you want to live. And if it's hard to choose, imagine this. If I could only live by 5 values for the rest of my life, which would I choose and why? Or group similar ones together, maybe authenticity, truth and honesty. Feel like one big theme. And pick the word that makes your body relax. That's the one that's true for you and really important. That you don't want to live without. Maybe you start with freedom, love, creativity, joy, growth, connection, and integrity. And then you realize freedom, connection, integrity, growth, and joy are your absolute non-negotiable values. But the list can also, of course, be longer and with totally different values. Just as an example, how you can bring it down to your top 5 to 7 values. And then ask yourself, which of these values feel like my compass? The ones I can't imagine living without. And which ones light me up from the inside? Because here's where your values truly come alive. Because every value has its own unique flavor through you. 2 people can share the same word but live it completely differently. For one person, freedom might mean traveling the world. For another person, it's the freedom to say no or to create without limits. Love could mean deep connection with others, or it might mean unconditional self-love. So write 1 or 2 sentences for each value and describing what it means specifically for you. For example, freedom means trusting my intuition and living life on my own terms with space to create and grow. Or connection means showing up open-hearted and present, both with myself and the people I love. And then you can ask yourself, what does this value look like when I'm truly living it? And what actions, habits, or boundaries support it in my daily life? And again, take here a few minutes to write everything down, to structure everything, and to give yourself the space and time to connect with yourself and to really find your truth and values inside yourself. And if you want to, you can also anchor this deep inside your heart, If you want to find a comfortable position, quiet place, close your eyes. Take a slow, nourishing breathe in and out. Feel yourself. Feel your heart. And come back to a deep, soft breath. And imagine your values as soft glowing lights within your chest. Each one a different color, different frequency, shining from your heart. And see them gently pulsing with every breath you take, with every heartbeat. Breathe in and feel their warmth expand and strength. And breathe out and let go of any doubt about living in alignment with them. See your values shining inside yourself. And then say to yourself, loud or in your mind, I honor my values. I live from my inner compass. I am guided by my truth. And let that energy move through you, steady, grounded, clear. This is your truth, your direction, your compass, home to yourself and right into that life that truly feels like yourself and right for you. Take one deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes, come back into this moment. And of course, it takes time to really find your values and to have the strength and the clarity and the bravery to really live them. To speak your truth, to stand up for yourself, and to live your values. But you can come back here every now and then when you need it. Listen to this episode again. Ask yourself again these questions. You can also follow me on Instagram. You can find me there at Linda Roach Spielmann. Also, the links are down below. To daily impulses, questions, and connecting yourself with your heart, with your body, and your clarity inside you, with your values. And if you want to dig deeper, you can also visit my website. Everything is down below. Book your one-to-one mentoring or retreat with me to have the more clarity, more self-love, more freedom, more success, whatever you want. I'm here to connect you with yourself, with your heart, to guide you into your completely self-love, your own potential, and living that and your dreams in every part of your life. And before you make your next decision, Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, or if you want to have that mentoring and every other decision, big or small, pause a moment and ask yourself, does this align with my values? And you will notice how much clarity and peace that one simple question brings. Because when you live in alignment with that matters most, life doesn't have to be perfect, it just feels true. It feels like you. Your values are your magic. They protect you, they empower you, and guide you back to yourself every single time. So have fun discovering them, redefining them, and living them in all the beautiful ways that are uniquely yours. And of course, I'd love to help you there. Just write me a message and let's live and go this journey together. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. Keep trusting your compass. Keep following your truth and your heart. And if you want to follow me here on this podcast, Unleash Your Heart, we'll see and hear each other next Sunday again. It's your sacred space to reconnect, realign, and remember who you truly are and live that life that's yours and to live your dreams. All my love to you, and I would love to see you on Instagram, connect me with you there, write me a message, ask me anything you want. I would love to see you there. Have a great day, and we hears next Sunday here with a new episode.